forgiveness, reconciliation, and rebuilding means three different things. So if by chance you're with somebody and you need to forgive them, keep in mind, forgiveness is a gift of self-love. Reconciliation just gives us familiarity. Rebuilding gives us safety.
Welcome to the Lara Jane Layton Show. This podcast is for you, the person who keeps putting others first. Your self-talk has held you back. You no longer need to take a second seat. Let's explore ways to overcome self-doubt. You can silence that inner bully voice and achieve your full potential. Here's your host, Lara Jane.
Hello, friend. We are back with the amazing Mr. J, one of my best friends, and he is here to present our challenge this week. Jay, what do we need to do this week?
So today I would love to challenge on forgiveness. So one of the things that I highly recommend that people do is have a forgiveness tracker. So write down exactly what it is I need to forgive and what do I need to forgive. And after doing a few of these techniques, revisit this tracker. So basically, the first thing you have to do is you have to define what does forgiveness mean to you. Now, defining forgiveness, do it where you're not using the word forgive and you're not using any of the words release or let it go. So what exactly does forgiveness mean to you without using those terms? Now, once you do that, you first apply them to yourself. So you're forgiving yourself. Forgive yourself for believing any of the lies you were told in your childhood. Forgive yourself for believing any of the bullying narratives, any of that. That's number one. Then I want you to start applying this to those around you. Now, you need to also, don't be afraid of the word forgiveness, because forgiveness is not for other people. Forgiveness is a gift for yourself. So if one of the things you're thinking of is, oh, I'm not going to forgive them, they don't deserve a scot-free. Absolutely not. How about you replace forgiveness with the word self-love? Because forgiveness is a gift to yourself. So the next thing you need to do is break down a person's act and behavior from the person themselves. Listen, we've all made mistakes. We've all done things we regret. We've all made decisions that we are remorseful for. We're all human. Yes, it's on a spectrum. Yes, it's on a gamut. I completely get that. People have literally destroyed other people's lives. So it's going to be difficult for some people. But write down what you need to forgive the behavior for, and then work daily on repeating that. I forgive this person for this. Now, what does that mean? That means I am taking in what they owe me. They don't owe it to me anymore. I'm not going to charge this against them anymore. Then you have to, forgiveness is not a one and done. So you want to make sure that you continually forgive the impact. Because as I said before, if let's just say somebody betrayed you and somebody had an affair, let's just say it's your significant other. Let's just say they had an affair with a teacher. Well, every fall when you see big billboard signs for back to school, that's going to have an impact on your nervous system. So you have to also forgive the impact. And you have to remind yourself, okay, I already claimed my self-love. I'm not going to be ruled by this. I'm not going to be a marionette to my feelings. I've forgiven this. I've consumed this person's debt because I love myself. Now, forgiveness, reconciliation, and rebuilding means three different things. So if by chance you're with somebody and you need to forgive them, keep in mind, forgiveness is a gift of self-love. Reconciliation just gives us familiarity. Rebuilding gives us safety. If you want to rebuild with somebody, so I don't want you to think just because you're forgiving somebody means you rebuild with them. There's three completely different things. But do your best to forgive somebody, because all you're doing is chaining yourself to that person, and you deserve freedom. So the challenge is forgiveness, self-love, and forgiveness.
So pick that one person, not all of them. Let's start with one.
Just one.
Who right now keeps popping up in your mind that you feel did something wrong against you. And then we're going to stop and forgive that debt. They now owe us nothing. And then we are going to move forward, yet we're going to stay conscious so that we don't fall in those traps again.
Yes. Forgiving somebody doesn't mean sitting down and having tea with them on Tuesday. Forgiving somebody means I'm not going to allow you to dysregulate my nervous system every time I'm thinking of you or thinking of what you did.
I love it. Thank you, Mr. J, for joining us. The information about J's in the show notes. And we are not licensed medical or mental professionals. Here for entertainment. Stay tuned for the next episode.
Are you tired of waking up exhausted? You are not alone. If you're looking to take your life back, let's start with the simple step of adjusting your self-talk. Stay tuned for the next episode with your host, Lara Jane. Remember to follow the show so you don't miss the next simple step that you can use to feel more confident. And please leave an honest review.